Okay, who were you as a storyteller before Media 20?
Before Media 20, I used to do theater in high school for a little bit. First year of college, I also was an animator and I created storyboards for films.
Okay. What projects challenged you the most?
I think the project that challenged me the most was the PSA. It wasn't the script writing process. It was mostly like the filming process. I had to get my brother to record me, and I had to record my brother, and he was kind of not happy about it, but I still got it done. It's still pretty fun to do.
Okay, what can you do now that you couldn't do before?
I think my script writing got better and my planning got better before filming. I think before that, I would just do things on the go and just sail it, but now I have a better plan before filming something.
Right? Why should the next group of students take this class?
I think the next, redo it again.
Okay, so why should the next group of students take this class?
I think the students should take this class because it helps prepare them to create films like short story content, script writing, voiceovers, and editing. It helps with all that.
All right, tell us about a moment in the class where you'll always remember.
I enjoyed. Ooh, I haven't thought about this one. Hold up, hold up.
Oh, take your time.
I think setting up the camera was the most memorable part of this class. I don't know. I just really enjoyed that part.
All right, excellent. That's all fine.
Action.
Okay, who were you as a storyteller before Media 20?
I was a very uncreative person that I drew most of my inspiration from outside sources, and I used that for whatever project or inspiration that I was using in whatever creation I was making.
Okay. What project challenged you the most?
So far, it's been the one with the PSA because I didn't like having to go outside physically taking pictures and filming videos because most of the classes that I've taken are all inside computer work.
Hmm. So, what can you do now that you couldn't do before?
Well, I know how to operate a small rig and assemble or disassemble it.
Oh, okay. Anything else? Or
Not off the top of my head.
okay. Why should the next class, or why should the next group of students take this class?
To get the basics on creative write, no, not creative write. To get the basics on what is this class about again?
Uh, Media broadcasting,
Oh,
short form content creating.
to get the basics down on short form content creation because if you're going to become like let's say a TikToker or Instagram or YouTube, then this is a I'd say a worthwhile class if you're going to be using your phone a lot.
Hmm, very good. All right, tell us about one moment in this class you'll always remember.
Uh, I remember going outside during the very first in-class assignment we did and taking photos of the fountain.
Okay, very good. That's all fine.
All right.
Who were you as a storyteller before Media 20?
Well, I was a storyteller. I am an author, published author. I've had many books under my pen name, J. Carell Jones. I did a lot of video editing. Basically, I guess a storyteller. I told stories, science fiction, fantasy.
What project challenged you the most?
The project that challenged me the most. It's actually a good question. I'm not particularly a extroverted person. I'm more reserved. So I think any project that we had a group together and having to interact, you know, could bring up the anxiety level. But other than that, I think maybe the group activity. Even though in the past I have been in leadership positions, managing different types of people, but in this setting it's a little different. So I'm getting used to it.
And what can you do now that you couldn't do before?
Well, setting up a mobile rig, um, I couldn't do before. Probably structure my videos. Think beforehand. A lot of times it was just mainly going to the seat of your pants, sitting down, and going with what flows. But in this case, I did learn a lot of structure, how to the framing and the terminology, and handling the equipment.
Why should the next group of students take this class?
Well, if you're a free thinker, probably having some kind of structured um, setting where you won't pick up bad habits. So I do recommend this class. So you do learn at least the industrial standard or the proper way or right way to actually do short form content creating.
And tell us about one moment in this class you'll always remember.
I think it was our first class. I won't say the individual's name, but he came into our group, and it was a little bit of aggression, that kind of butting heads. But come to find out, the guy wound up being a pretty good guy. It was a misunderstanding, but that was yeah. I will always remember that moment. All right. For you as a storyteller, I'm sorry. Is it going?
Yes.
So who were you as a storyteller before Media 20?
I would say that I tended to do more like literary work. Like I was a literature major, so I did a lot of creative writing and some script writing as well, but not as much short form content.
What project challenged you the most?
I would say probably the media project too. Just because I was unable to like choose my own topic and it was something that I had to research. So it was a little bit I didn't have prior knowledge to it beforehand, so it felt like a little more intimidating.
Okay, what can you do now that you couldn't do before?
I would say that I'm a lot better at making videos that are simple and creating them in a more timely fashion. I think in the past I would tend to overthink if I made any kind of um, you know short video or anything. So I think this class has taught me to focus.
So why should the next group of students take this class?
I think that this class definitely covers like a broad range of topics. I think it's really good for film. It's really good for, if you want to go into social media or start a podcast. So I think it has a lot in kind of one course.
So tell us about one moment in this class you'll always remember.
Um, hmm. I guess I would say, I don't know if it's one specific moment, but I really did enjoy collaborating with other people and getting to know them and working as a team. And I thought that, there were many occasions where, we kind of bonded and like, laughed. And so I think that that's like, it was really fun to be able to, teach you how to work as a team and have those experiences.
Good. Very good.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So who were you as a storyteller before Media 20?
Before Media 20, I primarily came from a film background, doing a lot of development and script writing for narrative films, scripted films, and student projects.
Okay. What project challenged you the most?
The second media project challenged me the most. I had a hard time like fully understanding what the topic was so I could accurately give information and in a short and simple way for people to understand.
Okay. So what can you do now that you couldn't do before?
Throughout taking this class, I've learned how to create simple content in a short amount of time. I think from filmmaking, we take a lot of time in pre-production, writing, rewriting, finding people to cast in locations, and not all stories need to be super complex. There are really creative ways to get your message across with one or two people in one location with short scripts and sound.
Okay. So why should the next group of students take this class?
In this class, you meet a lot of great people. You can collaborate and um, figure out your own creative process and how to make things and come out with a portfolio you can be proud of.
Okay, so tell us about one moment in this class you'll always remember.
I really enjoyed the film panel with currently with industry professionals that are currently working and being able to hear their experiences, especially in a time when I'm trying to figure out what I want to do and where I want to be.
All right, excellent.